We go to Lucas Tomlinson, who's waiting for President Trump to arrive in Kuala Lumpur. Lucas, you can tell me how to say that right and tell us your report.
Close enough, Joey. Good evening. It's not Chinese leader Xi Jinping on drawing President Trump's ire tonight, but Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney aboard Air Force One. President Trump announcing that he's slapping 10% additional tariffs on Canada after that controversial World Series ad featuring Ronald Reagan aired. Here's President Trump taking a Truth Social. I'll read it in part, Joey. It says, quote, "Because of their serious misrepresentation of the facts and hostile act, I'm increasing the tariff on Canada by 10% over and above what they're paying now. Thank you for your attention to this matter." Now, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney arrived here in Malaysia earlier tonight. President Trump says he has no plans to meet him. The controversial ad the government of Ontario first ran during the Toronto Blue Jays playoff run. The ad selectively edited a speech by Ronald Reagan after the former president had put tariffs on Japan. Trump says, like Reagan, he believes in fair trade. The president spoke about the ad aboard Air Force One earlier.
I heard they were pulling the ad. I didn't know they were putting it on a little bit more. They could have pulled it tonight.
And the ad did air tonight, Joey. Now, ahead of President Trump's big meeting with the General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, Xi Jinping, you mentioned rare earths off the top, Joey. Another big issue is the ongoing trade war with soybeans. Last year, China bought $13 billion worth of American soybeans. This year, zero. And as China is beefing up its forces nearby in the South China Sea, the U.S. is doing the same thing in the Caribbean, deploying the USS Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier strike group. As you mentioned, she's the largest, newest, and most advanced aircraft carrier in the Navy's arsenal. She has electromagnetic catapults to launch planes, unlike the steam catapult carriers they've used since the 1950s. Sorry to geek out on the Navy there, Joey. And at least 10 suspected drug smuggling boats have been destroyed since combat operations began in the Caribbean since early September. In all but one cases, everyone on board was killed. Joey?
Yeah, you're a Navy veteran. You're supposed to geek out on the Navy. This is a big deal. Thanks for the report, brother.